Hello, everyone. Kurt Kelly back in Tallahassee, Florida again. I say that every time, but that's the studio up here. We are excited that we're in week three of the legislative session. I say we're excited because we're moving along fairly quickly. The pace has been amazing this year. Obviously, there's all of our legislation that we're working on. You begin to get the feeling of where the legislation may end up. If it's something that we're going to work through and possibly work into next year. Again, all of this process, it's usually never a one and done. It takes us a little while to build through some things, but we are working on that. I know Natasha is over there in the halls all of the time, having all of these meetings. She's having some great meetings, and I really appreciate the work that she's doing. She is also informing you, those of you she's invited, as many of you that you're watching this video, you're welcome to be a part of the legislative forum team. She will get information to you. We cover a whole plethora of bills that we're following that may have some influence in the arena that you work in, and so she's continuing to provide that information for you. And then, of course, our agenda, the area that we're actually working in, will keep everybody informed. We had some great meetings this week with our legislative committee. That's our leadership committee. We talked to them. They're on standby. They're on 24/7 call, so that if something comes up and we need to get their input quickly, we get that input back in so we can talk to legislators, provide good resources, and so forth. And I would just remind you that if Natasha does put out and ask for information, please respond expeditiously. We need that information. They don't give us much time to respond to some of these situations. And so we're trying to be as informative and provide the right perspective that comes from you into the halls of Tallahassee. I also want to thank our leadership for all the work that they're doing. We're having multiple meetings. Now, again, we're over there talking to the key legislators, leadership, but we're also working with the department and the executive branch on making sure some of the stuff that they're concerned about, that we're all kind of working together. We're having some meetings with the new secretary, Taylor Hatch. Once again, I want to congratulate her on getting that position. We're looking forward to working with her. I've known Taylor a long time, and I think that she's going to really bring sort of a fresh perspective into the Department of Children and Families. We look forward to working with her. We're putting together an agenda now that will go throughout 2025. We're going to try to open up more opportunities to have interface with her and her team with the broader group of us. We've kind of gotten away from that over the last couple of years, even though we kind of wanted it, but we obviously would work within the confines of the last administration. Well, we're hoping that we can get back to having conversations and open so you can actually come in and hear from the secretary yourself. We're looking forward to all those opportunities. All right, with all of that said, you've got all the information that we have inside the newsletter. I hope you avail yourself to that. I hope you're availing yourself to many of the webinars that we're providing right now. There's a tremendous amount of work that's being done on that, and I really appreciate my team that's working on that on the foundation side. And of course, we have our upcoming conference. This conference, you got to come to this one. We've got a lot of good folks that are going to be, I think, maybe some of our best group of folks coming in to talk to us, working with us. I've seen that the individuals that are going to be putting out for proposals and so forth, and you're going to have a lot of opportunities to come to fellowship, to learn, to encourage one another, and to be encouraged. And so I really am looking forward to our conference that's coming up in July. July 13th will be our board meeting there. 14th is the plenary session. And then we'll finish up on the 15th with our awards celebration and so forth. As we're asking for input on that, make sure you're providing us input on that as well. With all that said, thank you for what you do. Continue to heal families and children through love and peace, and God bless you.